Hello, sunflowers. Warning. Today's episode talks about recent entertainment industry events and online fan culture. This isn't meant to spread unverified rumors as facts or target any person involved. Everything we discuss is based on things reported online by media and public responses, and I want you to come away curious and thoughtful, not misled. Okay, so here's the real tea right up front. Two of the biggest names in K-pop, Jungkook from BTS and Winter from Aespa, have been the center of massive dating rumor chatter lately. And I don't mean just a few fan comments. I mean protests, legal statements from an agency, online backlash, and entire online threads blowing up over what might or might not be happening. It's wild how something like this becomes such a big conversation, and I want to talk through it with you piece by piece with context and commentary. First, let's get into what sparked this particular wave of chatter. In early December 2025, posts started circulating across Korean forums and global social media that claimed fans had spotted what they thought were matching tattoos, specifically a design of 3 puppy faces on both Jungkook and Winter. Something else that got people talking was a photo of Winter in what some claimed were oversized shorts and slippers that looked like items Jungkook had worn previously. And suddenly people online were piecing all of this together like some kind of mosaic. And this isn't the first time this rumor has popped up. Some fans traced back speculation about Jungkook and Winter potentially being romantically linked all the way to 2023, when the two were reportedly seen at the same concert in Seoul, and people started swirling theories around their interactions at the time. But what's interesting is the intensity of the reaction this round. It hasn't just been fan discussion. It's spilled into real-world backlash, public protest, and serious agency action. Let's talk about that. Outside Big Hit Music's headquarters, that's Jungkook's agency, some fans actually organized a truck protest. Yes, an actual truck parked outside with LED messages demanding clarity from Jungkook, and some signs even said things like, "Erase the couple tattoo," or "Step back from BTS activities." This kind of organized display is something you usually don't expect unless there's massive public emotion behind it, and it shows how passionate and sometimes intense fan culture can be. At the same time, SM Entertainment, which manages Winter, didn't stay quiet. They issued a strong warning about malicious online comments and posts targeting her, saying they were preparing legal action against people spreading defamatory and harassing content. That's serious. We're not just talking chat room gossip anymore. The company has pointed out that people were posting things like sexual harassment content, invasions of privacy, and deepfakes about Winter. They said they'd pursue legal charges against the people responsible for spreading that material. Now, just to be super clear, no official confirmation has come from Jungkook or Winter themselves. Also, neither Big Hit nor SM has acknowledged that there's a relationship, and silence itself has become part of the conversation, with fans interpreting it as everything from confirmation to strategic non-response. That's a pattern we see a lot in K-pop. Agencies stay silent on rumors to not fuel speculation, but silence also fuels more speculation. It's almost like every non-statement becomes a statement in the minds of online communities. What's fascinating is how fans have tried to connect dots. Some online sleuths have pointed to similar fashion accessories, matching color nail art, overlaps in song recommendations, and even similarities in social media usernames as evidence. And when none of this is confirmed, people get creative filling gaps with speculation. But as some sensible voices online have pointed out, matching brands, hairstyles, and accessories can easily be coincidence, especially in a world where many artists share stylists, designers, and trends. And that brings us to the next part of this whole story, fan reactions. This has been a huge emotional roller coaster. On one side, there are fans who are excited, believing there might be something real here, or at least wanting the possibility of a K-pop romance to shake up the narrative. On the other side, there are fans who are very upset, not because someone might be dating someone else, but because of how the rumors have exploded and put pressure on both idols' personal lives. Some fans have even said online that people are too quick to jump to extreme narratives without waiting for facts, and that this behavior crosses a line. And even beyond the online hashtags and threads, some people are asking bigger questions. Does the intense fascination with idol dating rumors say something about why fans feel so personally invested? Some fans online have mentioned how K-pop's culture of parasocial interaction, where fans feel like they know the idols personally, can amplify every tiny detail into something huge. I want you to imagine this from the perspective of the idols. Whether or not there's any truth behind the rumors, the public response has shifted from playful speculation to actual harassment. The fact that a company has warned about legal action and has collected evidence to pursue civil and criminal claims is serious. That means the situation isn't just did they date or not? It's about how quickly public chatter can become harmful content, especially when it targets a real person's reputation and privacy. Now, we could talk about every tattoo claim, every fashion detail, and every fan theory one after the other. But what's really fascinating isn't the specifics, it's how this reflects modern celebrity culture, social media behavior, and fan psychology. Fans are creating elaborate interpretations of coincidences and turning them into narratives, and at the same time, there are real consequences for the artists involved. Both the positive reactions and the backlash reveal how much emotional energy people invest in their favorite artists. To wrap this up without making it feel like just another rumor mill, no one outside of Jungkook and Winter and their closest circles actually knows the truth. Agencies have said nothing definitive about their personal lives, and both idols remain focused on their careers. What's interesting here is not who is dating whom, but how quickly and loudly a rumor can spread, how some fans react with joy, some with hostility, and how companies are now legally engaged because of it. There's a lesson in this about online culture. We can enjoy celebrity gossip and speculation, but it's also important to remember that these are real people underneath all the headlines and social media debates. Even when something is trending, it's worth taking a breath and considering how our words impact others. So that's where things stand right now. Dating rumors, public reactions, agency responses, social media amplification, and legal warnings. Whether this becomes something confirmed later or just fades into another chapter of K-pop speculation, it's a reminder of just how intense fan communities have become and how narratives evolve online. Thank you for sitting through this with me. I hope this gives you a deeper view of what's happening beyond the surface rumors. Let's keep chatting, let's keep thinking, and let's try to keep our conversations respectful too, even when the internet gets loud.